Chunk 1, continuous narration. No breaks. There comes a moment in every life when the world grows quiet, when all the noise, all the doubt, all the expectations of others fade into the background, and a single question rises from deep within your soul. Do you believe in yourself enough to become the person you were born to be? Most people never answer that question honestly. They distract themselves. They shrink, they settle. They silence the calling that has been echoing inside them since childhood, telling them that they are meant for something more, something greater, something higher. And so they move through life half awake, drifting, waiting for permission to rise. But there is no permission coming, not from society, not from family, not from circumstance, not from luck or fortune or fate. Greatness begins the moment you decide that your belief in yourself matters more than the disbelief of others. It begins when you understand what Napoleon Hill wrote nearly a century ago, a truth that has not aged, a truth that remains as sharp and unyielding as the day he put pen to paper. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But belief is not a gentle whisper, it is not a hopeful wish or a quiet intention, it is a force, a fire, a relentless, unwavering conviction that refuses to die even when every possible reason to quit is staring you in the face. Look at every titan of history: Edison, Carnegie, Ford, Walt Disney, Abraham Lincoln, Madam C.J. Walker, Helen Keller. Every one of them possessed a level of self-belief so intense, so immovable, that the world eventually had no choice but to bow to it. They were laughed at, ridiculed, rejected, overlooked, but still they persisted. Edison failed 10,000 times to invent the light bulb. 10,000. And when asked how he endured failure on such an enormous scale, his answer was simple: I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. That is not talent. That is not luck. That is relentless self-belief. Carnegie started with nothing, but believed in the power of his vision enough to become one of the most influential industrialists in history. Lincoln failed in business, lost political races, battled depression, endured humiliation after humiliation, and still believed he was meant to lead a nation. Walt Disney was fired for lacking imagination, went bankrupt, and slept on the floor of his office, yet believed so deeply in his ideas that he reshaped global culture. These people were not superhuman. They were not gifted beyond imagination. They simply held an inner certainty that refused to shatter, even when the world pushed against them with full force. And that is the truth most people never understand. The world does not shape your belief. Your belief shapes your world. Everything begins in the mind. Every victory, every breakthrough, every transformation, every fortune, every destiny. If your mind is weak, your life will follow. If your mind is strong, unyielding, disciplined, focused, self-believing, then there is nothing outside of you that can limit what is inside of you. Most people think life is a battle against external circumstances. They think they are fighting the economy, the competition, the environment, or the opinions of others. But the greatest battle is always internal. The battle for your own mind, the battle for your own belief, the battle for your own self-identity. Because before you build anything in the world, you must first build yourself. Self-belief is not arrogance. It is not delusion. It is not pretending to be more than you are. Self-belief is the quiet, unshakable recognition that you were created with purpose, endowed with potential, and equipped with the ability to shape your life through vision, discipline, and action. It is the knowing, deep, internal, immovable, that your dreams are not random, that your desires are not accidents, that your vision for your life is not something you stumbled upon, but something that was planted within you deliberately by the same force that placed stars in the sky. You are not here to live a small life. You are not here to drown in the expectations of others. You are not here to carry the weight of past mistakes or old failures. You are here to grow, to rise, to build, to become. You are here to elevate your mind to a place where doubt no longer dictates your destiny. But here is the truth that many refuse to accept: self-belief is a choice, a decision, a daily commitment. You cannot wait for evidence before you believe. You must believe before evidence appears. That is the law. That is the principle. That is the foundation of every success story ever told. The beginning will not reward you. The early stages of any journey offer no applause, no recognition, no proof that what you want will ever manifest. All you have in the beginning is belief, raw, fragile, powerful belief, and that is enough. Because once belief takes root, it grows into vision, vision grows into purpose. Purpose grows into discipline. Discipline grows into action. Action grows into momentum. Momentum grows into results. And results transform belief into destiny.